welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Kodiaks and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. So North Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. Coming out with it, it's Black. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. It'll be the Kodiaks offense as they take control of the football first. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that.
Might have a chance. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Pulls it in, it's Frazier. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Kodiaks will punt it away on 4th down. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Running inside, it's Scott. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. That's caught. It's Scott. And they're able to make the tackle. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Got it in the middle, it's Collins. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Across the 25. Caught, and he's got room. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Mitchell. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Black. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The give, running right, it's Frazier. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. Oh, he didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. And it's the Kodiaks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for a huge play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Mitchell. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Finding some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher came on a terrific 24-yard run to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Haynes. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Rushes on him. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense trying to take it back.
The offense really needed some points to dig themselves out of this hole right before the half. What do? They turned it over. The worst thing they could do, now they've dug themselves an even bigger hole.
Back to throw, it's Hayes.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Off play action. He's going to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run it. It's Mitchell. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, North Dakota State. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Black. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Powers. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it down the right side. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Escapes the pressure going right. Punts it out of the air. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs? This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw. It's Powers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans. And it's Fresno State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back to your game in Fargo. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. He'll toss it. Makes it past the marker. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the offense. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. That last completion was not exactly what they had in mind. Going backwards, they'll try to convert on 3rd down. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. On the ground, it's Scott. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the red zone, it's Scott. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The throw and the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. And they got it.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Bringing the heat. And he never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's fourth down.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Scott. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead. great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Takes the handoff. It's Scott. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And we need... This from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He's got the tight end. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be fourth down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
And he's not even going to come close to the marker on fourth down. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Dropping back, it's Powers. With the catch, it's Haynes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Slides past the sticks. And it's on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll go to the air. Fires complete on the crosser. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. And the Kodiaks with the 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure that... Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Kodiaks.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Powers. Under fire. And down he goes.
Great job by the defense. They got penetration in the backfield. They were trying to throw for it to get the two-point conversion, but instead the defense comes up with a massive sack.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They want to run this quarterback. Breaks the tackle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set. First down. Oh, it's a reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running inside, it's Mitchell. There's a crease. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And the route is on.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first